How's it going, everybody? This is my 2000 YZ426. Just picked it up last weekend. Needed the carb clean, so I cleaned out the carb, fired it up, and the water pump was leaking out of this weep hole back here, right under there. It's, from what I hear, pretty common indicator. It's what it's there for. This shaft here doesn't have any play in it. That means the rear bearing, the water pump shaft bearing, is fine. There's no oil leaking out of the weep hole, so that means the inner seal is fine. So I just need to replace this seal. Everyone online said you got to take off, the whole case cover deal, all these things, kickstart, all that junk. I don't want to do that. If this seal is the only thing that's bad, I'm just going to replace that seal. So I already got it started, but you just get yourself a pick here with like a 90-degree or whatever the degrees those are, just something that'll grip the seal. So there's these seals are made from a steel ring with rubber like vulcanized to it. And so if you can break through the rubber, then you can kind of get a little grip on the steel and then just kind of pry it up. See, it's starting to work itself out. You take that out. I just cleaned it out, but there was a bunch of junk in there just from the space being enclosed mostly, and then yeah, a little dirt and stuff getting up there. But yeah, then you just get your new seal and you just make sure you got it the same way it came out. You want to be able to see the insides of it. That's the wrong way if it's facing like that. So you're gonna put the new seal in there. You're gonna get a socket or even just a little light punch. You're just gonna punch around it until it's back in there and seated. And you just saved yourself hours of work and unnecessary parts. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that new one in there and show you guys, that it's doable. Just to reiterate, if there is play in this shaft, you gotta replace the rear bearing behind, so you're gonna have to take off the whole case cover. It's just gonna keep leaking and you risk getting coolant into your oil if that seal goes out because of the inner bearing too. Or oil into your coolant, or oil and coolant both draining out of the weep hole, and then you lock up your bike. So it's very important to check. This shaft should have pretty much no play. Since there's a bearing over here and there's a big side load because it's like 2 inches out from the bearing, there'll be a tiny bit, but you shouldn't feel like from stop to stop. It shouldn't be like chunk, 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 chunk. I mean, I can't really even feel anything there. So yeah, I'll get that new seal in there and show you guys what it looks like. Here's the new seal here, straight from the Yamaha dealership. There's other options online. The best bet for seals like this is just go with name brand, made in Japan stuff. There's a lot of Chinese stuff out there that they don't use the same tolerances or machining and manufacturing processes. So yeah, it's always good to just go with Yamaha when you can, or whatever your OE distributor was. Alrighty, new seals installed. Wasn't bad at all. I didn't have a socket big enough with me right here to go around it, but I just took a little socket right there on the edge and just kind of tapped it around the edge. Got a little nick right there. Don't hurt nobody though. But yeah, there it is. And here's the old seal, just to prove you guys. That's a new seal, just replaced it. This isn't camera wizardry and editing trickery. It is completely possible and really easy to change out the outer water pump seal without taking the case cover off. Or crankcase side cover, whatever the technical name is, this whole deal. So yeah, now all I gotta do is just reinstall the water pump and we're good to go. Don't forget to add coolant. Thanks for watching. Hopefully help somebody out here. Let me know in the comments if I did.